In Books Plus, we feature publications about Cornwall, all written by authors living in the county. Here's Mike Dees.
I'm with David Mannering. It's Books Plus time again, and over to you, David.
Start with a big one, Mike. A Most Wanted Man by John Le Carre. My opinion, Le Carre, who has now lived in West Cornwall for over 40 years, just gets better and better. He's been internationally acclaimed as the master of the Cold War thriller, but he's now slipped into a new role as a profound and humane commentator on the War on Terror. His new novel, now out in paperback, not only deals with extraordinary rendition of suspected terrorists, but also foresees the collapse of the world's financial system. The Le Carre book first came out at the beginning of September, just before it all started to happen. More and more he's becoming the Graham Greene of our time. And the new one's published by Hodder at $7.99.
And your next choice?
Is Up with the Larks by Tessa Hainsworth. Subtitled Starting Again in Cornwall, the story of how Tessa swapped a high-powered job with Body Shop in London to become a postie in South Cornwall. She starts her new job in the darkness of midwinter, faced with the perils of the Christmas rush, a van with a mind of its own, a host of unfamiliar routes, and most terrifying of all, the locals. Feel-good book, certainly, but also honest about the difficulties of starting a new life. And that one's published by Preface at $12.99.
And the Tudor tin industry.
Don't say it like that, Mike. Yes, the Tudor tin industry by Alan Buckley. Fascinating book, in fact, for anybody at all interested in local history. Under the Tudors, the Cornish tinners witnessed a great number of changes, both technologically and socially, with the control of the tin industry passing firmly to the gentry. By the end of the Tudor era, the majority of tinners, formerly an independent class of worker, became mere wage earners, reliant on the whims and decisions of the wealthy. It's a substantial work of local history, and Alan Buckley is an acknowledged expert in the field. And that one's published by Penhelic at $12.99.
David Mannering, always a pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you, Mike.
Books Plus was presented by Mike Dees. A Hearsay production for Cornwall Online Radio. It was directed by Julian Rowe. Prices quoted were correct at the time of recording.